Children.
Why children?
Because again, I'm just saying I don't want to give you like a long story, but it's the best way I can explain this to you. Have you ever gone through a moment when you felt like so much pain where you couldn't heal in any way? And I remember thinking to myself like, who could I really hang out with right now that would really make me feel better, and who really needs like love? And so I happened to find this orphanage, and that's how I started going there to go read to the kids. And I found that in that moment, I felt the happiest, like life so peaceful. And these kids had no home, they didn't care, they just loved you, they were just happy. So whenever the idea of love comes to my mind, I always think of children first. Me, I know. I don't mean to sound vain, but truly me. If someone asked me to define beauty, the reason why I said me is because I think beauty is falling in love with yourself. Beauty has no standards. To each its own. Every apple falls quite far from certain trees. And so people have different taste. Some people like them skinny, some like them big, and that's a physical way of saying it. But then what about the mind? What about fashion taste? Like people have different ways of seeing beauty. So it's a very unconventional thing, and to think that there's one particular standard for it, it's one way of looking at it. So I think I'm beauty, you're beauty, everyone in this space, even the ones that we cannot see, are beauty. You know what I mean? And so it is that uniqueness that every being brings. Sandy is how she is, and that's beautiful. Juby is how she is, and that's beautiful. Every other woman that we'll meet today is how they are, and that's beautiful. But it really makes for a unique blend of beauty. So yeah, that's my opinion, I think. I think I see like a gold painting. Gold just seems like the first thing that I would like to see on a white wall. I see black. Yes, on a white wall, black would look really nice. It will be a black and a gold, I think. Yeah, with some sparkles on the O. Girl, you know you came to the right place for that question. Love makes me feel alive. You understand? There's sometimes I talk with some friends of mine, and it's like there's certain feelings that if you haven't felt them, you haven't lived. It's what it is. Love is one of them. It makes you feel tingly and happy and thoughtful because you're sitting and thinking about that person or that thing or that dream or whatever it is, and it gives you like a rush. You know what I mean? So I know. Real mango. Wow, but not all mangoes. Some kind of, because some of them have like lots of like string in there. Nah, like the sweet mango, I think. No, yes and no, meaning they've been in and out moments. The moments even now that you don't feel as beautiful as other days, and then there's days when you're just like, hello. I know I don't have long hair. It didn't really work how I wanted it to work, but you get the point. I watch Netflix. Netflix has some really bomb shows, and they didn't pay me to say this. I'm just skipping it like 100. I watch Netflix. Sometimes I write because I feel that I can channel some sort of turbulence into the material I'm working on. When it's really bad, I think I cry. But something must have happened for you can't just be like, I don't feel beautiful, now I'm gonna cry. It's like I don't feel beautiful, then you say something to me, I'll be like, and then next thing I know it's like crying and stuff. But yeah, those are some ways that I think I deal with it. Because if I would say put on makeup, but when you don't put on, do you know that feeling? Some days you've baked your face, but it's just not nice. Do you ever feel that way sometimes? Yeah, so Netflix would do the trick. That I look like a roach. And it's actually very funny, but someone said that to me and it was not funny. Listen, I was really upset. Because roaches are like really ugly, you know what I mean? It's like not okay. low key, and I know when people watch it, they're gonna be like, "Who was that vain girl?" I would change nothing. Really, I really, really like myself. It's like I don't mean to sound like that, but it's true. I really do. I won't change a thing, honestly. Oh, in so many ways, yeah. I think
Can you share one experience?
yes. The first one I think that comes to mind is having any sort of idea when you were younger. You know, it was more like, I guess there was a bunch of bullying going on. Of course, there is. You're a woman. You can't say that. You can't look at someone in the eye like that. You know, why are you so loud? Be quiet. You should not be having so many opinions. You won't have a husband. If I was going off the curses of, I mean, I would just never have a relationship today, you know? What kind of woman is this? You cannot find a husband. You have, your opinion is so strong. So should it be weak? Should I not say what I'm thinking right now? Should I sit here and let everything just fly without me bringing to the table? Of course, respectfully, if I observe something I don't like. No, I'm not doing that. So I don't mean to. I'm not gonna go into like deep, depressing stories in this beautiful yellow room. No, who does that? But I'm just gonna say, like, I have so many specific instances of being bullied for having an opinion. And I'm sure if I was a man under the same circumstances, I would have been cool for being a boss. My intuition, as voodoo as that sounds in this, 2017 America, but it's really, really a thing. Like, it's getting stronger and stronger, and each time I ignore it, because sometimes it really doesn't have any proof, because you're like, nah, man. And then the thing would happen, and I'm like, I wish I paid attention. So I take it more seriously now. If I feel something, even if I don't know why it doesn't seem right or it doesn't make sense, I will always go with it. So my intuition is my superpower, I think. If I could speak to my 18-year-old self, I would tell her, be you.